Hey yo guys, balik lagi sama gue deh di sini. Ya, seperti biasa gue akan melanjutkan game Hogwarts Legacy yang dimana terakhir kita sudah memasuki kelas Gryffindor, ruangan utamanya di Gryffindor teman-teman, dan kita berkenalan sama 3 teman kita yang bernama Nelly Oxfire, Cressida Bloom, dan juga Garrett Wesley. Dan menurut gue mereka bakalan jadi temen seperjuangan kita. Nah, ya. Kita yang berdua, ayo kita lanjutin aja langsung ke gamenya. Let's go guys. Dan terakhir kita dipanggil sama ibu Profesor Wesley untuk bertemu dengannya. Let's go. Dia udah nunggu di depan guys.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
I'm
are.
here.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ya all itu kayak sejenis ujian praktek, ujian sekolah dari Hogwarts ini. Sebenarnya itu udah kelas semester berapa gitu. Kita telat masuk loh. Seperti biasanya kayak kalian nonton Harry Potter kan? Ada kelas all.
What is it?
Ujian.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Itu udah kita masuk ke tahun ke-5 di Hogwarts. Baru aja masuk kita harus kayak belajar ujian
Thank you,
gitu.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ujian untuk memastikan kita ntar keluar mau jadi apa gitu. Kayak jaminan kerjaan kita gitu deh.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Alright. Follow Professor Wesley.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Mau lihat dulu, Miss Professor. By the way, Professor nggak bisa lagi. Professor Wesley. Tadi ada Garrett Wesley kemarin ketemu, kita kenalan. Ibu ini adalah bibinya.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Wah, didudukin tuh.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Kita harus ituin the value di sini. Mencet apa ya?
Revelio.
Ya. Hampir lupa guys. Dapat nih. Pembelajaran apa ya? To unlock a field guide. Challenge. Dapat poin sama XP. This your wizard level. XP earn from challenge increase your level and power. Oke. Banyak yang harus kita jelajahin deh. Tempat koleksi yang tadi, painting termasuk di sini. Jadi kita unlock, dapetin berangkas-berangkasnya, terus bisa unlock salah satu item di sini, tears-nya di sini. Ya, kayak koleksi gitu di guys.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Kayak sejenis koleksi yang harus kita dapetin biar dapat rewardnya, teman-teman. Oke, kita nggak boleh jauh dari Miss Profesor Weasley di sini.
Revelio.
Kucing. Ada kucing, Profesor.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Kita udah ditungguin. Terus belajar, bentar lagi ujian. Syah. Halo guys, udah ngumpul nggak? Siapa nih? Ravenclaw. Sorry, gue di Gryffindor ya. Ada chest di sini. Ambil dulu. Betul. Belajar mulu lu. Coba apa nih dia?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find
teleport.
Central Hall.
Apa map pertama? Fast travel. Iya, fast travel guys. Open map. Ini gede deh. Open world ini termasuk. Ada beberapa teleport di sini, 1, 2, dan 6 teleport di sini yang kita tahu. Alright. Banyak deh. Alright. Udah dia anak sebagian sama Profesor Weasley di sini. Bisa langsung fast travel di sini, guys. Enggak semuanya gitu.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Kita harus ke Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Ini pastelnya sama persis sama kayak di filmnya, guys. Didesain sama persis.
Expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark
Keren.
Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about Charm class? What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Art? What is that? Kayaknya udah tahu deh. Kita udah tahu. Kalian tahu nggak? Kalau gue sih udah tahu sih. Kayak tentang kelas Charm class sama Defense Against the Dark Art, melawan pertahanan melawan ilmu gelap. Thank you,
Professor Weasley.
You help.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Profesor Fig.
Speak of the devil.
Sesuatu yang
Professor Fig.
harus kita bicarakan.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank
Of
you.
course. Alright, guys.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, thank you Professor Vic. Ya gimana nih guys? Profesor Vic. Kayak pengen gue lihat dulu deh. Kayak agak-agak lupa juga kan tempatnya. Udah lihat semua film yang ada di Harry Potter. Gak bisa jauh-jauh juga. Kan mau jalan-jalan dulu. Mau jalan-jalan dulu juga. Oh.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Here you must qualify. You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
The quest fog. Nah, ini tempat kita ngelihat misi-misi berikutnya. Collection chest banyak banget sih di sini. Harus dicari-cari field guide pages. Suruh tandain.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our
Professor
mysterious locket.
Ollivander.
For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Baru masuk udah harus hadapin ujian all. Kalau kalian tahu itu ujian all itu kayak ujian akhir semester atau pertengahan semester gitu guys. Kayak di Harry Potter kan tahun-tahun ketiga tuh, tahun kedua atau tiga gitu baru ikutin ujian all. Oh, kok tahu itu kayak siapa ya, lupa guys.
Whenever I hear from Hogwarts, it's to tell me my child has broken school rules again. I'd like to learn that you're receiving good grades, but no! What did I ever do to deserve this? You are ungrateful, ungraceful, and frankly unacademic. I am ashamed.
Coba kayak tahu nggak kayak di scene Ron Weasley yang dimarahin gitu sama mamanya gara-gara dia ngebawa mobil ayahnya ke sekolah sama bareng Harry Potter gitu, dimarahin gitu, kirim surat. Sama ujungnya kayak dia suratnya ngeledek habis itu nyombekin diri gitu. Tempatnya Dragon attend defense against the... Oh, kita harus ke kelas pertahanan ilmu gelap.
Revelio.
Gak boleh guys. Gak boleh. Belum ada, nggak ada kuncinya loh. Nggak boleh. Ayo. Wow, keren sih. Wow. Men, siapa terbang aja? Olahraga Quidditch. Pergi dulu kita ke sana. Ntar sembari kita bisa lihat-lihat ini nih lokasi sekolahan Hogwarts. Sama persis ya. Oh, pakai sapu terbang, guys. Halo. Dapat flu lens nih kita. Bisa travel. Halo kucing. Kucing siapa nih? Banyak banget kucing di sini. Mau. Ada siapa di sini? Bocah terus letrin, guys. Oke lah, ke sana. Terus belajar pertahanan ilmu gelap, guys. Halo.
You can't
Dapat flu
imagine
lens
how
lagi.
inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Mukanya sama-sama semua dah. Ada siapa ini yang di dalam, guys? Gurunya siapa biasanya kan itu Mr. Serius. Profesor Serius, guys. Serius salah. Bukan Serius, guys. Apa namanya? Seperti. Bombar dah. Buset, udah pakai bombar dapat.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one
Professor
Hebridean black
Hecat.
skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand. Harus ngebuka ini ya. Mantar Levioso. What? Got it?
Levioso!
Leviosa. So.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Udah tua profesornya. Gua duluan kah?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
You can break the cover.
Levioso!
Levioso.
Now, the basic. Well done.
Serang.
Levioso.
Oke.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two.
Woo!
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Here we go. Kayak Draco lawan Harry Potter di sini. Iya, sama-sama Slytherin benar.
Should be easy. Levioso.
You're good.
Sup. Kali ini gua nggak kalah. Ada darah yang.
Let's
Uh-oh.
just say I'm a quick learner.
Oh.
Good at this, aren't you?
Protego. Protego.
Oh.
Levioso.
Leviosa.
All my students for this adept.
Jatuh.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Suspek
I
muka.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oke. Thank you.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Itu aja, Profesor Heckard. Siapa nih namanya? Si
Always thought
Krusty ya.
Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Lucu ya guys. Resida.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Pasti Hufflepuff. Iya, Hufflepuff nggak suka berantem guys.
I'd hate to face Professor Heckett in a duel.
Alright. Bastian.
Nice work.
Berat. Terus kesana.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Sebastian
Didn't expect
Sallow,
a new
nice to
student
meet you.
be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Iya sih, gue sempat lawan master. I was never use my wand in combat. Never aja.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Right.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Oke, baik dah Sebastian.
I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Guys, mau
Perhaps
Slytherin
somewhere unsanctioned.
jahat guys.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time. Dapat naik level ya. Sekarang kemana? Kita dapat spell Levioso. Ke atas. Di atas gimana? Minum dulu kita guys. Baik, kita ke atas. Charm class. Lihat ini tangga ya. Banyak juga.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Astronomi ya. Oh, tadi gue keliling dulu ya. Ini kan salah satu misi ya. Ampun.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Gue butuh air manis.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Oh no.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks
Baru
of
masuk
it,
sekolah,
you all
oi.
spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nggak tahu sama sekali gue.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright. Oke, ngasih bukunya ke murid yang lainnya. Akio itu kayak sihir memanggil gitu. Oke.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Alright.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Duluan, Pak. Duluan dah. Kita mempelajari basic dulu dan skill yang bisa kita dapetin.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
Strong banget karakter
better
gue.
than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Right.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
That's always me, sir.
simply cast Accio on one of the spheres.
Accio.
That's it. Happens to the best of us. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Oh, kita Levioso habis itu kita...
Excellent. Stay focused.
Tunggu.
Very good. Don't lose your composure.
Gimana? Aku gak bisa ngangkat loh.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, control rules.
Here we go.
Liatin dia dulu. Oh, kita nadinya kekencangan deh kayaknya. Gila.
That is how it's done.
Oke. Oh, kita lepas guys. Oh iya, ngerti. Kita lepas guys, jangan dipencet terus. Curang guys. Gue bisa nih.
Not to worry.
I'm not good at this. Kali ini pasti bisa guys. Ke poin 50. Let's go. We got that. Ini got that. Oke, mantap. Ya.
Keep trying.
Kampret. Ya. Harus dilepas ternyata.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter.
First.
Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Curang dia. Dapat 50 mulu. Oke, udah di set up, guys.
That is how it's done.
Tunggu, sabar. Here we go. Lewat mulu guys.
To the best of us.
Lewat mulu. Selalu ke 50 loh. Bentar. Kayaknya harus diberhentiin ke meja hijau deh. Bentar. Up. Nice. Yes, mantap.
Splendid.
Oke, kita unggul sekarang. Jangan sampai dia ke 50 aja, berabe dah. Oke.
Yes.
Dapat 30. Jadi kalau kita bisa sampai 50, menang nih. Bentar. Oke. Mantap, stop, mantap.
Well done.
Kalah ya? Enggak deh, kalah ya guys. Kukira dapat berapa itu?
Very good.
Udah dapat 60.
Well done.
Tambah 10. Dapat 50 kita ya? Oh iya, satunya jatuh ya. Kita kalah guys. Perang menang.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Kalau berantem menang.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Uganda.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Salah satu sekolah di sana. Ada 7 sekolah sihir kalau nggak salah. Is the magic
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Bo. That's solely the magic speaker. Jangan deh. Kayaknya. That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
Mereka belajar nggak tanpa tongkat gitu
quite fond of using a wand.
Di sana.
It seems very dramatic.
Ya seruan pakai tongkat ya kan.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Pindahin dari sekolah Wadu ke Hogwarts gara orang tuanya.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Jadi online tadi, dia dipindahin dari sekolah Ouagadougou ke Hogwarts. Ada masalah konflik orang tuanya kali ya. Gara-gara orang tuanya dan dipindahin di tahun keempat Hogwarts. Kita kan masuk di tahun kelima gitu kan. Dan mereka juga sekolahan sihir. Cuma mereka itu sekolahan sihirnya nggak pakai tongkat. Ya di Hogwarts kan beda, dia pakai tongkat gitu kan. Kalau di sana nggak pakai deh. Tempatnya nggak kayak di kastel-kastel gitu, kayak di suatu tempat bukit atau pegunungan di situ. Kita lihat ngomong dulu. Aja banget ya ngomong-ngomongan.
Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest complete.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't
Samantha
you?
Dell.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day is going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Ngapain di depan anjir? Kesel dia. So challenging a lesson.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Trying to meet you dong. Adanya William yang kita lawan itu, ya gak sih? Kayaknya sih. Yang dia itu role-nya di Slytherin kalau nggak salah. Kesel kenapa sih? Apa gimana tongkat lo kayak Ron ya gitu kan, Ron gitu.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest in his.
Sayang banget terus dijelasin. Jalan-jalan dulu ya. Mau lihat. Gede juga ya. Apa nih? Velio?
Revelio.
Gede juga ya. Halo. Oh ya, sneak kepala buntung ya? Buntung. Ini guys. Iya sih. Kepala buntung itu. Wah,
Revelio.
Revelio. Buat jadi balut ya mereka. Terus jadi balut. Coba lihat ke atas. Halo. Terus apa nih? Wow, dapat astronomy tower. Tahun 1800-an. Udah didirikan abad keberapa nih Hogwarts? Ya, that's just ke-14 atau 13 ya? Sebelum perang SIHIR pertama. Dia juga ya? Gak expect sih. Halo all. Ini tempat ini, gue tahu nih, tempat Dumbledore ya, Dumbledore mati guys di sini. Dari sini nih, pas di sini kayaknya matinya. Ya, Harry Potter lagi di bawah sini ngeliatin mereka sini nih. Dibunuh sama Severus. Yes.
Revelio.
Wah. Oh, ada treasure di sini. Wow.
Revelio.
Oke, dapat nih. Penerawang skop terbesar di sini nih. Penawaran para bintang-bintang ya guys ya. Ada cahaya nih, cahaya mana? Itu
Revelio.
Nggak bisa dipakai. Velio. Oh, ini mah lead dia ke tempat Profesor Weasley ya. Woi, ada suara apa nih? Suara sesuatu ya? Ada sesuatu di sini. Revelio. Gua nggak ada waktu untuk baca. Mungkin ke depannya. Gua pelajari lebih lanjut lagi, guys. Banyak banget loh yang gua katakan. Gua nggak bisa baca sekarang itu juga. Kita collection, harus nemuin koleksi-koleksi yang ada di sini untuk mempelajari lebih dalam tentang sekolah Hogwarts. Bagus sih untuk pembelajaran lebih lanjut lagi. Dapat flu flame lagi itu transfigures. Sini tempat pertemuan Profesor Weasley kita. Begin, Nay.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Namanya Dick.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are.
Senyum mulu karakter gua, guys.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Azan Professor Fig. Kalian bisa nanya aja ke Professor Fig.
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
For what?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Wow,
You've
kita bisa
managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you craft with your own wand to be far superior.
Ready to go. What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Ready to go artinya apa, kita tanya-tanya dulu ya. There's really is Ollivander here.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like
pasarnya si
Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Pembuat tongkat Mr. Oliver.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Dengan ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Yes. How about Natty?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr.
Kita
Sallow
pergi
is a
sama
capable young
Sebastian
wizard,
aja.
and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Theophilus Harlow.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Kita ketemu Profesor Oliver, di mana dia adalah pembuat tongkat. Sama seperti kita harus ke tempat dia Gang Oli atau emang udah di sini deh. When complete, rewards you with the new spell. Oke. Terus kabarin Profesor Ronan. Hello, Profesor Ronan.
Ah, there you are.
Professor Ronan.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would
Membuat barang
imagine. As
rusak
Professor
bisa
Weasley
kembali
mentioned, I am
bagus
not
lagi.
the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Okay. What the purpose of the text?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying page. Defend against the dark art. Kasih tahu ya.
Revelio.
4 lagi nih. Beda ya? Kayaknya halamannya beda ya. Kayak di film Harry Potter apa sama? Pokoknya ada sih kayaknya ya. Oke, sama sih. Sama deh kayaknya.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Fred, kaget gua.
This is the right area.
Flying pages.
Wonder where the flying page is.
Di mana ini?
Revelio.
Tadi gue lihat deh. Perasaan gue ya. Ini dia nih.
Lumos. Levioso. Lumos.
Akio ya.
Accio.
Dapat.
Got it.
Satu lagi ya. Ayo, satu lagi.
The
Dapat.
flying page must be around here somewhere.
Dapat mantra baru nih.
Some kind soul help me.
Gak ada waktu. Kayaknya side quest. Ini dia. Hello, got you. Got you, Pepe. Got you. Dapat mantra baru nih, guys. Agak sedikit.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Dapat
I
pagesnya
completed the
nih.
assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Asik, dapat. Barang yang berantakan bisa kita buat kembali normal lagi, kembali rapi.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
Kita benerin. Sorry lagi ngomong. Tinggal. Baby. Mantap. Terus pelajarin deh. Evalio. Enggak deh. Tahu. Ya, hancur lagi. Ripiero lagi.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Bisa aja lo, Profesor. Dapat. Oke guys, kita udah dapat keempat spell, keempat mantra. Ya mungkin itu aja kali perjalanan kita untuk mendapatkan mantra sekali sembari keliling-keliling sekolahan Hogwarts. Masih banyak lagi sih tempat yang harus kita jelajah. Palingan di video ini gue memfokuskan di misi utama, main questnya. Itu aja kali ya guys ya. Thank you buat kalian udah luangin waktu buat nonton video gua. Jangan lupa like, share, dan comment. Well, seperti biasanya gua Denny pamit undur diri. Now see you guys on the next one. Bye 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 bye.